welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's super exciting video. I am doing a haul from Asda George, which is a brand that I've never hauled from before on this channel, which is super fun because it's not very often we get to do that because I've been doing this for 3.5 years now. So it's not often that we get to try a brand that I haven't filmed with before, so I'm really excited about that. I did pop on my community tab to see if you wanted to see a haul from Asda George, and a lot of you said yes, so here we are. But before we jump into the haul, I just want to give you a little bit of a trigger warning because I am going to be mentioning my surgery in this video. I try really hard to keep my surgery and clothing haul content really separate, so if you're not here for the surgery content, you don't need to hear about it, but I kind of can't film this video without talking about it, so if this video isn't for you, I totally understand, but if you want to stick around and see all the gorgeous pieces that I've picked up from George at Asda, then please do. I'm so excited to show you what I've got. I went and did an in-person shop for this video. Now, some of you I know will understand how momentous that is, some of you maybe not, but for those of you that have experienced being a size 26, 28, 30 and above, you will know how hard it is in the UK to find clothes in store. In fact, the only place I know of that stocks sort of 30 and above in store in the UK right now is Yours. And I love Yours, I really do, but their stores don't always have the biggest range of stock in. So I haven't shopped in a shop, like in person, for years. But I saw online that Asda went up to a 28, so I thought, let me just go. Let me go to Asda and see if I can get some bits, film a little bit of a shop with me, which is coming when I finish talking and rambling, and see if I can find some bits to show you. Now, I got to Asda and I have to say, I could not find a single 26 or 28 in the shop. So if you are a 26 or a 28, I think you're just gonna have to shop online, which is really frustrating because if you carry that size, have it in your shop. They might have it in other shops, but in my Asda, I couldn't find a single 26 or 28. So I decided to try on a 24, more out of interest to see how much more weight I needed to lose before I thought I would fit in a 24, because I'm 4.5 months post-op now and I haven't, or I thought I hadn't, really changed clothing size. Like before my surgery I was a 28, 30, sometimes a 32, probably most of the time a 30. And I tried on a 24 and, in fact I tried on two 24s. One of them fit really well and one of them was too big, which kind of blew my mind because I know that you guys have been saying in the comments for quite a few weeks now that my size has changed, but I haven't been able to see that for myself until that changing room yesterday when I put a 24 on and one of them fit perfectly and one of them was too big. So I don't want to talk about that too much in this video because that's not what this is about. I'll save that for one of my surgery videos, but I just wanted to address the fact that in this video I am wearing some smaller sizes. In fact, some things are 24, some things are 22 and some things are 20. Now I am definitely not a 20. I think that Asda's sizing is maybe a little bit all over the place. But yeah, it was really exciting for me to be able to shop in store because that's one of the things that I really miss being able to do and really wanted to be able to do through this journey. And I thought that I couldn't go into this video trying on clothes of a drastically smaller size and not really like talk about it. But yeah, we'll talk about it more when we do like an actual surgery, like maybe in my 5-month surgery update, which will be coming in a couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. It just opens up so many avenues for me. Once I start becoming like a true 24, there's so many more brands that I can shop at because a lot of brands that say they're plus size don't go above a 24. So I am excited about having a bit more variety. But yeah, that being said, I did film some footage in the store for you so that I could show you like a good range of everything that Asda's got in at the moment. So we'll roll the footage and then we'll come back and we'll actually talk about the clothes.
Some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight, didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it
talk about the actual clothes because that's what we're all here for. And I just had to start with this dress. I had to start with this dress. It was one of the first things that I picked up and I am obsessed with it. Now this is in a 24 and I would have preferred it in a 22 because it is elasticated on the waist, so it's a bit bigger. But it was in the sale and this was the only size I could get it in, so I thought I could at least wear it for maybe a month or two and then pass it on to someone who can get some more love. But in an ideal world, I would have sized down. But this dress is just stunning. Like, it's a gorgeous floral bright dress. It comes down to my calves. I love how like bright it is. Like, it just makes me feel all warm and summery, but still like actually temperature warm because it's got the long sleeves. I think this is going to be perfect for that transition into spring that will hopefully be coming sooner rather than later. I absolutely love it. Like, it's got really nice baggy poofy sleeves. They are elasticated, but the elastic's quite big. They don't actually, like, it doesn't really do anything, so there's no problems there. I love the length of it, I love the shape, the way it fits. It is buttoned down, but the buttons, like, there's no gaping at all. Like I said, it is elasticated on the waist, so I would have got it in a 22 if I could have done. Maybe I could have got it online, but I didn't want to risk leaving this behind because I think this is my, like, spoiler, one of my favourite pieces. I did try them all on in the changing room, so I know that everything fits in this haul, which is not the way that it normally works. We're normally trying on stuff to see if it fits, but this time I'm showcasing things that does. But yeah, it has a bit of a dropped hem, but it's not one of those dropped hems that go in, which I hate. I hate that shape. I love this so much. I could see me wearing this to work or out with the girls. Like, this is so versatile. I absolutely love it. I think, oh, and it matches my nails absolutely perfectly. Hopefully you can see, but I've got gorgeous yellow nails at the moment, so I feel well put together. But I love this, and it was reduced in the sale as well. I think it was like £14. Let me see. Yeah, it was meant to be 22 and it was reduced to 14, so that's why I couldn't leave it. But yeah, I love this. I'm going to get so much wear out of this, and then when it is too big, I can pass it on to someone else who's going to love it just as much as I am. But yeah, love this. In fact, I love everything because I chose to buy it, so take it as a given that every single thing I'm going to show you I absolutely love, but this especially I truly love. Okay, so next up, I had to get a polka dot dress. If you're new here, hello, I am obsessed with polka dots and that will never ever change. This is a really cute, simple but fun little polka dot black dress. Now this is in a 22 and it's got an elasticated ruche waist, so it does give you a little bit of room to manoeuvre and it does cinch you in really nicely at the waist. It's a beautiful length, like I absolutely love it. It's not too short, not too long, like it's just perfect. It's Goldilocks, it's perfect. We've got sleeves that come just below the elbow. There is a little bit of room there, so if you've got bigger arms you should be okay. But I think that this is just a classic, simple staple piece that you can dress up, you can dress down. Like, I could wear it with trainers or I could wear it with heels, a nice coat, glam it up, some jewellery. I think this is gorgeous, and again, this was in the sale. I think it was reduced from, let's have a look. It was reduced from £25 to 14, so there was no way I was leaving without this. Like, absolutely no way at all. It's the kind of shape that I love in a dress where it comes in and then goes out, and like, I have no problems sitting down in it. It's not too tight on the belly. I love it. This is me. This is very, very me. Comfortable, safe. We've got a little bit of poof on the shoulders, which I love. It just adds a little bit more to the dress. I think this is so cute, so gorgeous. It's so, so, so me. So I knew I had to have it. So yeah, this is dress number 2 and I'm obsessed with it. This next dress is in a 24. It's a super soft, cozy, like it's black background with a khaki green, almost like cheetah print, but it's not like, you know me, I'm not a big animal print fan, but this isn't like obviously animal print. It's really subtle. It's again a great length for me. We do have this sort of dropped hem, but again, it's not bringing you in, it's not messing with the shape. It's more just like another like tier of the fabric, which that I like. I just hate when it brings you in. This is in a 24. I think this is going to be so nice whilst it's still very cold. In fact, I mean, winter's only just begun. Let's be honest with ourselves, as much as I don't want to admit it. Winter has just begun. There's the worst to come. Like in the UK, end of January, February is where we tend to get, I think, the worst weather. So if we're going to get serious snow, that's when it's going to be. But I just like to pretend in my heart that once Christmas has passed, summer's on its way, which is probably setting me up for some severe disappointment. But hey, it's better to just live in the pretend, pretend that the sun is coming. But whilst I'm being realistic and winter is still very much here, this will be really good because it's not like super thick, but it's definitely a thicker fabric. Like it feels a bit warmer. Like right now under my lights, I'm heating up a little bit because it gets warm in here when I'm filming. But I just thought this was a really easy but cute, casual throw on with some tights and some chunky ankle boots. I want to look cute, but I don't want to be too dressed up and I want to be cozy and comfy. That's what I thought this would be good for. So I'll show you the back. But yeah, I really like this, and I think again the length is great, which is good because sometimes with these shorter dresses, because I am 5'9", they can end up being a bit too short, but this is again a great length just to wear with black tights like I am now. So yeah, I love it. Usually at the end of each clip I tell you whether I love something or it's not for me or I hate it, but obviously I love everything in this haul, so I'm just going to keep reminding you that I love it. Okay, so next up we've got this gorgeous pink and black patterned shirt dress. Now this I did get in a 20. I would have got this in a 22, but they didn't have it in stock in a 22. And I thought whilst it's a little bit tight at the moment, hopefully in the next month or so it will fit me a little bit better. It does fit. You can just see when I sit down it's a little bit too tight on my tummy, but I thought better to get it a tiny bit too small than a tiny bit too big. And I think it's super cute. We've got a little tie on the waist here, so you can cinch it in and give yourself just a little bit more shape. It is buttoned down, so I am having a tiny bit of gaping here, but I think, there we go, I've just moved it and the problem is gone. It's super soft. It is a little bit shorter. Well, it's not. I think it just needs another button, so I might see if there's the spare button and just pop that on just to give it a little bit more, you know, a little bit more coverage down there. But I love the fabric, super soft. I love the fit of it. It looks super cute. Yeah, I feel really great in this. It's just, yeah, it's all a bit mad to me that this is a 20. Like I said, I do think it is maybe on the small side for me. I could have done with the 22, but because there wasn't one, I just thought let me pick this up and then in a couple of weeks it will be absolutely perfect on me. But yeah, I love it. I love a good shirt dress at the moment. I'm really into shirt dresses. Just another winner. They're all winners. But yeah, I think this is really, really nice. It just feels really good quality as well. So yeah, I'm super happy for this one and I can't wait to fit in it just a little bit better. Now this next dress is just absolutely beautiful. This is in a 22 and I think that was definitely the right size. Whether I'm a 22 or not, the 22 at Asda that I picked up is the right size. I don't think I'm a 22. I think this is so hard. I think I'm a 26. I just think the Asda sizing is generous, but it's so hard. It's so hard because sizes are so drastically different at different shops that it's really hard to pinpoint. And this is why, like, it's so important that we don't, like, I know I'm talking about the size quite a lot in this video, but it's like, it's a new thing. It's a new, like, I haven't been able to shop in a shop for years, but like I've always said, and I do still truly believe, you need to try and not pay too much attention to the sizes of clothes, because in Asda, I'm fitting into a 20, a 22, a 24, but in some shops I'm still having to wear a 28 because the sizes are so drastically different. So that's why it's really important, as hard as it is, that we try and not pay too much attention if we have to size up or size down. And I know I maybe sound a little bit hypocritical of that in this video because I am only human and I am on a weight loss journey, and so it is exciting when I fit into smaller sizes, but I'm trying really hard to not pay too much mind to the sizes, because I know that tomorrow I might put on a 28 and that fits perfectly, and the day after I might put on a 22 and that fits perfectly. Like, sizing is all over the place. So I think it's really important just to remember that and to try and not pay too much attention when we have to size up or size down. But that being said, this dress is stunning. I absolutely love it. We've again got the poofy shoulders, which I just think is so cute. It's a gorgeous length. It comes down to my calf length, so it's really versatile whether you wanted to wear it with tights or without. It's the fabric is a bit more of like, it's not crinkled, but it has a bit more texture to it. I don't think that will pick up on camera, but maybe it will. And it's got a little bit of stretch to it and a little bit of an elasticated waist. We do again have a dropped hem. It is giving a little bit more of a shape, but it's not too drastic to the point where I don't like it. The sleeves come down to just above the elbow and they are elasticated. I can feel the elastic is hitting my skin, but it doesn't feel tight at all. But if your arms were much bigger, you might feel the elastic a little bit more, so just something to take note of if that would bother you. But I love it. I'm sure I used to have a dress very similar to this a while back. Like, I just love the blue and the green and the black. I think it's so pretty, and it brings in colour without it being too colourful. So I would definitely wear this to the office. This is it from the back. Yeah. Great dress, really versatile, really cute, and I love it. Now this next dress I am so obsessed with. It's so freaking cute. This is in a 20. I think I looked to see if they had it in a 22, but they didn't have it on the shelf. And I thought that actually it fits quite nicely on the tummy. It's a little bit gapey on the chest, but that'll only get better as I continue on this weight loss journey. So I thought this is probably the right size to get, because otherwise it will just get too big, and I'd rather things be a tiny bit too small, so that I get more wear out of it over the coming months throughout the year. So this is just gorgeous. It's so soft. It is a bit shorter, but I do love a short dress, and it isn't too short. Like, I feel really comfortable and secure in this. It comes in at the waist to give me that shape. It's not elasticated though, and there's no stretch to this fabric. It's just a gorgeous, soft, black and white checked fabric. Like you can see, yeah, I'm having a tiny bit of gaping on the chest, but on the tummy there's lots of room. So that's why I think sizing up wouldn't have necessarily been the right option, but they didn't have one on the shelf anyway. It's got full length sleeves, and there's not the most amount of room at the cuff, but there's definitely some room if you've got bigger arms, and you can unbutton them should you wish. Yeah, this is it from the back. Oh, I love it. I really love this. It's so cute. I just need to remember, maybe wear a little vest top underneath in case of gaping, just whilst it is a little bit tight on the chest. But I couldn't leave this behind. I really couldn't. I thought this was going to be such a staple piece in my wardrobe that I could, like I've said with everything, wear to work, wear out with the girls, dress up, dress down, make casual, make more glam. Like, I love it. And I love, it's not like super pleated, but you can see there's like a bit of gathering in the fabric, and I think it just adds a really nice detail to the dress. Yeah. I'm so happy with this one. Again, it's buttoned, but you can see it's absolutely fine when I'm sitting down. It gathers up a little bit, but it's not like, you can see it's not tight on my tummy. It's not, I'm not going to Hulk out, as I've talked about with quite a few dresses before, being a risk of happening. But yeah, I really like this. It's just, it feels like really cute, but also sophisticated and put together and fun. Like, it's just all the descriptive words that I want to be described as. Yeah, I really like this. I don't know, I'm getting a bit giddy, a little bit hyper, a little bit too excited. I haven't had this experience in though. Let me know in the comments if you can relate. Like, I thought that shopping in person was done for me. I just thought that was never going to happen again. So I'm trying to balance on this journey, letting myself feel excited about things, but also not putting too much like worth on them, like sizes. Letting myself get excited when I do go down a size, but not making my big focus the size, if that makes sense. Because for me, it's mostly about health and doing more. But it is also exciting when I've achieved dropping down a size. I don't know, guys. There's a lot of stuff that I'm figuring out myself at the moment. Losing weight, especially quite quickly, is a mental journey. And yeah, I can talk more about that in my surgery update videos. But yeah, this video is a bit all over the place. But But when are my videos not? When are they not? But yeah, let's go and try on another dress before I get too much more excited about this one again. This next dress is in a 22 and it's another gorgeous shirt dress. This is leaning a little bit more on the animal print side of things than I tend to go for, but it didn't feel too much. It's not like, I decluttered the dress that I wanted to show you. I had a really obviously, oh no I didn't, I kept it. I listened to you. You guys told me to keep this, so I did. This is obviously animal print. Still a little bit too much for me, but I'm trying to, you know, venture out my comfort zone. Whereas this is like subtly animal print. Someone did ask me when the rest of my declutters are coming. I got a little bit overwhelmed doing my declutter, I'm not gonna lie, so I decided instead of doing everything at once, I'm gonna do one wardrobe a month on like a rotation, because I wanted to make sure that I'm decluttering each wardrobe a couple of times a year. So I thought if I did one a month and did it on rotation, that way I don't get too overwhelmed, but I'm always keeping on top of what I've got. So I think this wardrobe will be coming in the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for that. And I will be updating my Vinted and uploading everything. I just, again, haven't got around to that because that's going to be quite a big job, but I will let you know as soon as everything's up on Vinted. I'll post it on my community tab. But yeah, like I said, verging on the edge of animal print, but not too much that I felt uncomfortable. It's a bit like zebra vibes. But yeah, this is super cute. Comes in at the waist. Can you see a trend here? I like dresses that come in at the waist. This is a bit of a longer one, another calf length, which I love for work. Like, this is the length of dress I love for work. I don't have to worry. I'm not gonna accidentally expose myself or have any dignity issues. Well, I might have some dignity issues, but it won't be because of the dress. It's super soft, really, it just feels like good quality, which is really nice because none of these dresses were crazy expensive. I think they were all 24 and under. Most of them were £18, so really good bargains. But yeah, this is the back. Love it. Again, I could wear it with tights or without. Versatility, that's what we want from our wardrobe. We want versatility. But yeah, it's really cute, really nice. And I think this will definitely, especially in the office, get a lot of wear. So this is the same dress as the pink shirt dress I had on. This is again in a 20. I don't think they had a 22. I think it was the same situation. So I thought, you know, the 20 fits and it's only going to fit better, hopefully, over the coming weeks. So I'll not talk too much about this because everything that I said about that dress still applies. But I think I prefer it in this black and white sort of geometric print fabric. I think that this is definitely my favourite of the two. I love black and white. Like, I just think it's super sophisticated, super sleek, and sometimes you just want to put something on and just know, like, it's not a risk. Black and white is never a risk like colour can be sometimes. So I think this is really nice. I love, again, that you can cinch it in or you can not tie it quite as tight, so you've got some options. The same thing applies, like it needs another button a little bit further down, but maybe in a couple of weeks when there's less of a tummy there, then that won't be as much of an issue. But it might be one that I just need to find the spare button and just add a little button down there, which isn't too difficult to do. But again, it just feels super soft. Like, I'm so impressed with the quality of the clothing. Like, I've been told for ages that the supermarket clothing ranges are really good, really affordable and great quality, but I've just never been able to try them until now. So yeah, it's good to see that that seems to be true, at least for Asda George. And I guess now I can probably try like Sainsbury's and Tesco's. I've heard so much about Tesco's clothing, so let me know in the comments if you want to see more supermarket clothing hauls, and if so, which one you want to see next, because I'm so up for that. But yeah, super cute. I've said cute more times in this video than I normally do, and I know I say cute a lot, but it's just the perfect word. So don't take a shot every time I say cute, because I will not be held responsible. But yeah, love it. Really, really love this one. So this is the last dress, and we started off with one of my favourites and we're finishing with the other favourite. Now this is in a 24, and I probably could have got it in a 22, but they didn't have it in a smaller size, and I was not walking out without this dress. Like, there was no way on this planet I was walking out without this dress because I love it. I know for some people this feels really basic, but for me, it's just gorgeous. It's a khaki brown colour and it's almost corduroy. Like, it's not quite corduroy, but it is sort of like, can you see there's some texture in the fabric? And I've been living in my brown dress from Boohoo. I posted that on Instagram yesterday or the day before yesterday, I can't remember, but I've been living in that. So I had to get some more brown in my wardrobe. There's definitely a bit more green in this than there is in the other dress, but I love it. And I love corduroy dresses. I think they're stunning, and I've always struggled with them because they always tend to be like straight up and down dresses that are too small or too tight, so I was not leaving without this. And when it does become too big, someone else can get some love out of it. But the thing is, it's one of those dresses that you can get away with it being a bit oversized with anyway, so you know, I don't care. I needed this dress. I had to have it. I think this is one of the dresses that I picked. I picked 2 dresses to try to begin with, like I said, and this is one of the ones that made me realise I should try some other things on, but I love it. I just think it's so cute. We've got a collar, buttons, looks great sat down or stood up. I am so obsessed. I think this would be really cute with some knee-high boots with a bit of a heel to dress it up. Love it, guys. I love this so much. This one makes me so happy, and this is perfect for the colder seasons because it's definitely a bit thicker and a bit warmer. And I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed. So yeah, guys, that was everything I had to try. And I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed with excitement because I just love every single piece. I guess that's the fun of picking the stuff in store and having already tried it on, because I know everything was great. It's not like other hauls where I'm trying stuff to see if it does or doesn't fit, and then sometimes I'm disappointed. Like, it's just been pure excitement. I still think it's really important for me to do those hauls where I try things on, having not tried them on, so that we can explore together. Do things fit well? How do they fit? How do they look on different bodies? That sort of thing. But it's just exciting every once in a while to, you know, just show you a highlight of everything that I love. Right, I'm going to wrap this video up now because it was actually Adam's birthday a couple of days ago. I'm filming this on Saturday. You're seeing it on Sunday, and we're going to go and have the day together and go and do some fun stuff. I think we're going to go to the arcade, which is our favourite thing to do. So I'm going to wrap this video up so we can go and do that. If you want to wish Adam a happy birthday in the comments, I know he'd absolutely love that. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the like come shop with me aspect of this video, let me know because I would love to do that again. Thank you so much for watching and bearing with this video that's been all over the place. I will see you next time. Bye.